Okay, my name is Christine Fawcett and I am the Parks Manager for Keswick Town Council. My role is to look after both Fitz Park and Hope Park, which are both charitable trusts. So Fitz Park is very much the people's park of Keswick. When we have many sports user groups within that park, including football, cricket, athletics, tennis, bowls, and we also have public tennis courts and public bowling green and small pitch and putt. So we look after 5 grass court tennis courts and a bowling green, and those are open to the public throughout the playing season. Whereas Hope Park, that is very much a tourist area for Keswick, and there's a 9-hole pitch and putt down there. Again, very popular throughout the season. That's open all year round. Various other amenities down there for the general public to utilise when they're here on holiday. So Keswick Town Council declared a climate change emergency 3 years ago. So we had to think about how we could reduce our emissions within the parks. We were currently running 3 Dennis FT510s. We had all the cassettes, so to speak, for those machines, so I really wanted something that I could utilise those same cassettes and move more battery powered. So we waited until we knew Dennis were trialling various ideas for a battery mower. So when the ES-510 came out, that was ideal solution for us really. The battery power is very reliable. We can cut a bowling green and 2 grass court tennis courts and various other bits within one battery's charge. We can take the batteries off and just charge them overnight so they're ready to go on again next morning. They're very quiet to use. We can use them when there's lots of people around in the park. Obviously Keswick Park's a very, very busy with tourist area. And it's the versatility that we can still use all our cassettes that we had with the previous machines. The staff really like them, as in the way that you can adjust the speed, whereas you couldn't with the old Dennis Mowers. So the walking speed can be adjusted to each staff member's tailored needs. And there's so much versatility there with them as well. We have 3 of these machines now. I'll be honest, we did have reservations when we were first looking into buying a battery-powered Dennis. It was a big amount of money to spend, especially when you're a charitable trust. The last thing we wanted as a park or as the trustees highlighted when we were talking about actually going down this road was they didn't want to have egg on their faces by buying a very new machine that maybe didn't have the technology behind it, but I have to say the technology is definitely there. We have had no problems with the Dennis that we first got, which is now 3 years old. We now have 2 other Dennises that are battery powered, and again they've been absolutely faultless, and if there ever is a problem then Dennis have backed it up within a matter of a day, if not less, to try and get it sorted. The perception from the general public has also been very good. They're so impressed that, wow, how quiet these machines are. If we wanted to, we can't really hear, but for other users they could actually start a lot sooner because there isn't the noise levels there. I do know some other users that, like schools, they can start at 6 o'clock in the morning because there's no noise whatsoever compared to what there is with a petrol-driven machine. And the emissions, our fuel bill has also come down. We've noticed over the last 2 years, so we're not using as much fuel. Can't really fault them in any way. We're so chuffed and proud that we chose Dennis for our fine turf operations.